All right, dudes. Yeah. Welcome to Within. I don't know anything about it because I'm doing my research and I really don't give a shit. So let's try it out. They abandoned the God who had made them. They sacrificed unto demons whom they knew not. Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 32:15. Deuteronomy?
I hadn't heard from my brother in over 3 months, which wasn't unusual. Nick tends to disappear for months at a time, not returning my calls, and then he surfaces again as if nothing had happened. I've gotten used to it. I don't blame him, considering the childhood we had. I've read somewhere that siblings with shared traumatic pasts tend to grow apart faster when they're adults. Then, last night at around 3 a.m., he left a voice message. I heard it when I woke up a few hours later.
Maya, I hope you're okay. I know I haven't been in touch, but I just wanted to let you know. You may not hear from me again. For a while. I don't want you to worry, though. I'm in a spot of trouble, but nothing I can't handle. I'll figure it out. Whatever you do, don't come looking for me. I'll call you when things are right. I know I haven't said this enough, but I do love you. Always have. Goodbye, Maya.
I must have called him dozens of times, but there was no answer, and then his phone was switched off. I took the next available flight out early next morning. I didn't sleep a wink on the plane. I kept thinking about what kind of trouble he might be in. As soon as I landed, I checked into a motel and then took a cab to the last address I had for him. In the pre-dawn light, the city seemed to grow more decrepit the further in I went, like a thing whose core was growing rotten. I don't know what kind of trouble he's in, but when we were growing up, after Ma died, when it was just the two of us, he'd come to me when he was in real deep and needed saving. And I would save him. I should get this over with quickly. I'll find him, make sure he's okay, then head back. I'm already missing a day at work. Let's see, he should be at apartment 405.
405. Hint: left-click objects to your surroundings to interact with them. Hold on, guys. We have a little bit of a interface problem here. Working? There it goes. Don't know what the hell that was about. Oh my god, am I really this slow? I am this slow. True.
Whose bright idea was it to leave this open? A child might fall in.
Yeah, who cares about real people? Just children. Remember these fucking doors. What an asshole. What the hell was that? Ah, apartment living. You gotta love it.
Hello?
Fuck. Someone actually lives in these apartments.
Where'd they go? There was someone just here. Well, this is it. I should just ring the doorbell, see if he answers. Although if he's been drinking, I don't have much hope.
If he's been drinking. Visage is the worst horror game ever produced. We've been it 3 times.
I should ring the doorbell. See if he answers. I should ring the doorbell. See if he answers.
I can make a beat out of this.
I should ring the doorbell. See if he answers. I should ring the doorbell. See if he answers. I should ring the doorbell. See if he answers.
Yes, I beat Visage 3 times because I was paid to do it, because no one would sit through that crap for free. Visage is boring, predictable garbage. People just don't know what scary is. That's why they think it's so great.
I guess he's either not home or he's sleeping off a drunken binge, which would not be entirely surprising. Maybe I should just try to open the door and let myself in.
All right, she says she's going to try to open the door. I wonder if the door handle just opens it. Madison was a good game.
What is that smell? Nick? Nick, are you here? There's got to be a light switch somewhere.
I'm just going to head you off, man. I currently have the record for the most live stream scary games on any platform, so chances are if it's something reputable, I've already played it. If it's something non-reputable, I've probably already played it.
There's got to be a light switch somewhere.
It's very hard for me to find scary games because I've played so damn many of them.
How is he living like this? This is terrible.
I've seen worse. Moussey and fruit. Why is there a heart on the milk? Oh, strawberry. It's a strawberry, not a heart.
Right, like this is gonna keep me out.
Do not open. Go back.
Nick, are you in there? Are you okay? Open this door. I guess I should find some other way to get it open.
Thought maybe there might be a vent or something, but there is not. Perhaps a key somewhere?
The first thing I'm going to help him do is clean this place up. That alone should bring some positivity to his life situation.
You love your brother way too fucking much. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Looks like he's literally living out of a suitcase at this point. He told me he was making money on a freelance web development gig. Was that all a lie? What's he doing with the money he gets?
Have you ever worked for a web development gig? Jesus.
Didn't know he kept this old picture of Ma. This was taken maybe a year before she died, before the cancer started turning her into skin and bones.
Oh, fuck.
When Ma got sick, he was 8 and I was 15. We watched her waste away and die from cancer. We never knew our father. No kid should have to lose both parents so early. We moved in with Aunt Sheba after that. She mostly left us alone, so I had to pretty much raise him. Or at least I tried. I did the best I could, but hell, I was dealing with my own demons. I guess I made a pretty poor substitute for Ma.
You just didn't try hard enough. You didn't love your brother.
I think I just lost my appetite.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's like some, I don't know, it's like some leftover crab shell, little bit of old egg with maybe some milk poured on it, and it looks like a balled up tissue. It's not too bad. I mean, you know.
Would it hurt to clean up a little?
Have you ever tried cleaning? It sucks. I don't do it.
Well, there you go. Looks like he's fallen off the wagon again. Oh, Nick. I sometimes think if he hadn't had that accident, if his best buddy Alex hadn't been killed, things might have turned out different for him. He was 16, driving home from a party. Alex in the passenger seat. Nick had no business being behind the wheel that night. He was drunk out of his mind. Alex was killed on the spot. Nick survived, but he could never forgive himself for Alex's death. With Ma gone, I was supposed to be the parent, rein him in. I should have been tougher with him. I messed up there. I guess I neglected him when it mattered. That's on me.
I told you. Bad sister.
Why can't he get a bed like a normal person?
Shit, have you priced beds?
I remember that shirt. I think I'd given it to him for a birthday. What is he doing to himself? Once I find him, I'm gonna have to see about getting him some real food while I'm here.
Wow, she doesn't like him eating popcorn. Well. Hello? The fuck is that? Hello? Oh. Okay.
Hello? Nick, are you in there? Quit playing. Jeez. Hello? Hello?
Yo, he's got a Corsair Carbon. Homeboy's a gamer, probably a streamer.
How did this door open? There's gotta be a light switch somewhere.
I have no idea where that light switch would be. It's fucking freaky, man. Game's hard. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm digging the vibe in this room. Yeah, this guy would get nothing but views, man. Holy shit. This guy would blow the fuck up.
Well, at least I know where all his money's going. But where the hell is he?
This guy would blow the fuck up, yo. He gets sponsored by Corsair for using their case. Fucking Razer keyboard. This guy could get sponsored. Holy shit. Fucking BC Rich over here. Goddamn. Goddamn.
He used to love these consoles growing up. He'd spend hours locked into those games. I guess it was an escape for him after Ma passed and we were living at Aunt Sheba's. The worst period of our lives. He was such a quiet kid back then. Random drawer junk. Nothing useful. Nothing useful here. Just trash. I'm not digging through that. This looks days old. I see his taste in music hasn't changed. All the death metal and occult stuff he was always into.
Occult? You guys worship the occult?
I wonder if he still actually plays. He was obsessed with the guitar for a while in school, formed a band. They weren't all that good. Lasted all of 6 months. I should check this computer. Maybe it'll give me some clue to what's going on with him. Your standard issue USB slots.
USB drive
USB
missing.
drive? Let me see if I can find one.
Wait, what?
A USB drive? Let me see if I can find one.
Guy's got a 2 gigahertz processor and kicking 64 gigs of RAM. What the fuck? Gamer. Oh, now there's a USB.
This could be it.
Boy, glad I know how these random ass games work and went ahead and double checked that. Fuck, I have a virus. I finally got it all set up. The Sandbox OS, a heavily secure modded Linux variant running as a VPC. And the game contained within. This may be overkill, but it's better to be precautious considering the urban legends around this game. A single exe file, not very cleverly named, no instructions. I think it took me 6 months to track it down on the dark web. The things I had to trawl through to find it, things I don't think I can ever unsee. I don't have much hope for humanity anyway. We're broken beyond redemption. I'll continue taking notes in these text files. If the game is the real deal, it'd make for interesting reading. I could edit it and put out a Reddit post maybe do an accompanying video playthrough. Would be a cool way to start that gaming content channel I've always wanted to, but never got around to doing. It's easy to start a channel, but not easy to consistently put out content. I admire those who do. With my track record of starting projects I'll eventually abandon, I think I know how that will end up. Oh, yeah, I don't know anything about starting a fucking channel and trying to maintain content. Anyway, first things first, I have to get the game to work. It keeps crashing when I click it. The lore says that it works at random. You just have to keep clicking. The code is probably corrupted. The urban legends around the game are fascinating, if not profoundly disturbing. For example, a guy who played it... That's a hex code. I'm curious... Nah, I can't copy it. I'm curious if I put this hex code inside of a browser, because I could do you just do a Google Translate for a hex translator. I'm kind of curious if this will actually pop up something. Want to try it? I kind of want to try it. All right, let's see if I can do this really quickly. Let's see. Yeah, hex decoder online. All right. So let me see. That's going to be hexadecimal, yeah? Let's see. A7 FEDD 1366609 B7 AAA 81 E69 B 161 E 9672. Correction, it's a hash. Let me see. Decode. What? Wait, is this... Oh, is this a... No. You need this? You need this. Try this. Coming up a lot of different ways. Maybe there's a specific key that he might have used You know, 8-bit, 16-bit, that type of thing. That's interesting. If you guys actually get the accurate thing, let me know. Let's continue. Hey, the game's working. Okay, it was working. Now it's working. Click to start. Interesting. Hello? Well, this is so fucking metal. Fucking gameception here. A game within a game. What the fuck? Fucking my nutsack.
Wait, that file wasn't there before. I'm sure of it.
The shit? Got it to run. First impressions creepy, but mostly crappy. Grainy pixelated PS2 style era walking sim. I hate walking sims. Why do people make them? I agree. The game's also unstable. Crashed 4 times already. Good thing I sandboxed it. It's chewing up OS files and randomly spitting them back. How is the OS still going? It's lost system folders, everything on the desktop, including my playlog text. And even the recycle bin, the game has no credits, no title screen, no save load. After every crash, it randomly teleports you to different levels. It was so hard to find, I had to trawl through fake leads and BS. I would have given up sooner had I not believed there was some truth to the stories. I finally stumbled on the game almost by accident, following an anonymous link to a file dump on an Onion server. I found it amidst cryptically named zip archives, many of them full of unspeakable images. The myth of the game, which I pieced together sifting through volumes of shitposts for slivers of truth, suggests that only one copy can exist at a time and that it selects the player by allowing itself to be found by those seeking it. It is said to have been birthed in the dark web, that seedy underbelly of humanity's worst impulses, forged not by human hands but by some unknown force. As I spend hours digging into this, the old compulsions are inexorably returning. Dark thoughts, guilt, and craving for alcohol. I've started drinking again. It's impossible to resist. The symbols of the graffiti are pre-Sumerian, suggesting an ancient entity, likely a greater demon that latches onto its host. Perhaps most disturbing of all is the notion that it can... It's another hash. Let me see if this one translates a little bit better. I've got a translator here, so let me see what we can do. Maybe I can do this. Let's see. Alright, let's try this one. Let's see if this one takes. 3FCC 95AE 668F13A 969B2 CC 934A8 Foxtrot 1228. Decrypt. It's working. Cryptography, information, mystical? It's highlighting mystical like it doesn't know if that's the correct word. Huh. I'm kind of curious. Let me try one more time. All of these use different, they use different ways to decrypt certain hashes, so without knowing what he used to actually make it, Alright, last try. I can't seem to get anything like really fucking solid on this. Huh. I don't know. I'm seeing cryptography. That seems to be the only one that's popping out. I don't know. I guess it's kind of hard for us to figure out what he's... because I don't know what he used to generate that hashtag, so... I guess we'll have to continue. It's interesting, though. System failure, restart. What?
I'm pretty sure that was Nick's photo in there. But that makes no sense. I've got to get this game going again. Looks like it's crashed. I should restart the computer. Ah! Jeez, that scared me. Just the lights. The electrics here are falling apart, like the rest of the building.
Those mechanical drives in there. One of this shit crashed. Fucking drives are probably bad. Huh. Getting worse. Growing signs of male violence, waking nightmares, oppressive thoughts, general malaise, an intense craving for defilement, weird sounds from the other room, voices, footsteps, shifting shadows, and an hour ago, the webcam turned on by itself and took a pic. I was able to identify the entity from the symbols in the graffiti. Baal Nagin, aka the ill spirit of guilt and grief. He's the entity from Deacon, perhaps the only demonology wiki with some authenticity. A greater demon from pre-biblical times, first worshipped by the Lagani sect in then Samaria. Requires human sacrifice, feeds on fatalism, guilt, and grief, manifests in the recurring nightmares of killers, in the lust-regret cycles of sex offenders, in the dying fugue of dead men walking, in the guilt borne by family members of suicide victims, in the PTSD of war survivors, in the haunting dread of good people gone irrecoverably wrong, a vile, parasitical being that consumes those it selects. I thought at first that there was no point in the game, just walk from point A to point B, activating shrines, but the simplicity could be deliberate. The pattern of the symbols, the piles of refuse and filth, the writings on the scrolls, all of it suggests an invocation. If so, the point of the game may be to simply complete it. Have I made a terrible mistake? What have I awakened in the deep dark? The game is trying to... Another hashtag. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to waste y'all's time trying to figure it out. If you guys know which hashtag he's running, also let me know what decryptor y'all are running, just so if y'all do solve it. I'm sure it's probably interesting. One of 4 collected. I'm walking so slow, I'm actually getting lost. The light doesn't transfer out of there. This is where we were just a second ago, yeah? Yeah, poor field of view, so... I guess let's just hug the right wall and see if we can't find what we need to find. Sounds like that door opened. Yep.
Help me. Please. You have to help me.
Nick?
I'm scared, Maya. It's awful here. Please, help me.
That was Nick's voice, I'm sure of it. I'm gonna get this PC going again.
Oh boy, making a game.
Hello? Is someone there? I'll restart it later. I need to check if there's someone in here with me.
Hola?
It's too dark in here. I should get the lights on.
¿Cómo estás? Pendejo. Yeah.
Nobody. But... Nick. But his face. What is happening to me?
Fuck you, Nick, I'm out. Fuck you, Nick, I'm out. Yo, got that DX Racer. That's why he left. His ass was hurting. Sitting on a shitty fucking chair. Yeah, we get it. I'm not reading all that. Let's go ahead and go. He's in the video game. He's trapped. Let's continue. We kind of know where this is going, right? Like, I would go ahead and read it if it was actually offering some mode of lore or anything like that, but I mean, we get it. Off the first note, he found a game off the web, he downloaded it, but like now it's just babbling about how mean the demons are and shit like that. We already knew that. Those notes should have been quick and sweet.
Nick, wait! Nick!
Nick! Sorry for the yawn. Too much reading, not enough scaring.
Nick!
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 Listen, you dick.
Nick, stop! It's me! What the hell?
Huh. Someone's crypto just crashed.
I'm not going near that elevator. What the hell was that?
She just walks right past it. It's all badass and shit.
Maya, I'm down here. Come quick.
Hey, Demon. How's it going?
Maya, come on. I'm waiting for you, Maya. Where are you? We're all waiting. You can't save me, Maya. You never could. Even when we were growing up, you couldn't even protect me from myself. The accident, Alex's death, my miserable life, all of it could have been different. If only you'd done what you were supposed to do.
Who are you? What have you done to my brother?
Hey, how's it going?
Sometime later, I found myself back in the apartment. I couldn't remember how I got there. There was no sign of Nick, or the thing that had looked like him. And his computer would no longer turn on. I did the only thing I could. I filed a missing person report and flew home. It's been 6 months since then. I've tried every possible way to locate him, but there's been no word from him. I keep thinking about the thing I saw at the bottom of those stairs. The thing from inside the game. When it came at me, just before its awful malevolence could engulf me, something, or someone, stepped between us and shielded me. I think that's how I got away. I think it was Nick who saved me.
You know, I could appreciate what they were trying to do. You know, I'll give him some credits for effort. Was it a great game? No, but you know, he was trying something different, and that takes balls.